My company is Toothlooth. Toothlooth is a company that makes chewing gum for removing teeth. Good afternoon. My name is Dominic Young. I am the CEO and founder of Toothlooth. I have the following characteristics. I am a risk taker, an observant, community-oriented, and responsible person. How did I come up with this idea? You may be wondering. Well, one day I was chewing gum while talking to my friends. Then suddenly I felt something come out of my mouth. Then I chewed on something really hard, and shortly after that, I felt blood coming out of my gums. Then I went to the bathroom and realized that I had lost a tooth. Shortly after starting this course, the same thing happened, but this time with ice cream. And that reminded me of what happened with the gum. Children are afraid of losing their teeth. That is because they are afraid that will hurt a lot. This is a big problem because there are 2.2 billion children in this world and 830,000 children in Hong Kong alone. And everyone in this world has to go through this stage. It's just a matter of when it is. That's why I developed our tooth removal gum. Chewing gum is something that chewing gum is something many children do every day to do many things, such as learning and to relieve boredom. This gum helps children remove their teeth without being afraid of feeling pain. Here, do we have any competitors? No, we do not have any competitors. We have no competitors. My value proposition is that Toothlooth has an anesthetic to the gum to relieve pain. We also make gum extra grippy and sticky so it can pull out teeth easily by adding extra polymers called elastomers. This is my business strategy. We will set up a website and social media accounts to promote our business. We will also call or email clinics to ask if they would like to partner with us. Next, we will demonstrate the use of the product with humor and post these videos on social media. We will also showcase our product on the small screens in the clinics and also do some live performances with props. We will also provide samples of the product to clinics so they can try it out with their patients. An example of our target market is Tam Hulak and Partners Dental. It is a dental clinic for children that focuses on teeth removal. With our chewing gum, they can remove teeth easily and safely, while also giving the patient something tasty to chew on. Here's our revenue model. The cost of producing 10 sticks of chewing gum is 1 cent. We will sell 1 pack of gum for $1. For each pack sold, 50 cents will be donated to Doctors Without Borders, still leaving us with a profit of 40 cents. Thank you so much for listening to my presentation. Feel free to ask me any questions.
Thank you very much, Dominic. Over to our judges. Would anyone like to ask Dominic a question?
I really like your idea, Dominic, because I haven't thought about it and I feel it's out of the box. So yeah. I just have the same comment for like sharing references, reference slide by the end. But I have a question regarding your gum, cause it's mainly for children, and at the same time might be a problem cause we find many children eat diabetic. I guess Shell could hit on this part. So we like you might just incorporate sugar-free, for example, sample of it, or just raise awareness that the gum is not for example, diabetic children. But I guess be helpful for them to know what it.
Great job, Dominic. I think you have a really, really creative mind. And I see the humor that you you pose you use humor as a way to advertise for the product.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think that's really creative out of you. And my question for you would be actually the same for the other group. What do you think would prevent you from selling these products?
Actually, maybe a lot of other like dental clinics have their own ways of removing teeth, even though like children might be scared, but many like parents may trust the more like classic way of removing teeth than something that has just came out of the mind of like a 12-year-old kid. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think great point. That was actually my question, was maybe you need to include some advice from the professional, advice from a specialist thing,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So that it's medically appropriate, it won't cause any infections whatsoever. It's advised by so and so. So great point there.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Hi, Dominic. Thank you for sharing. As Michelle was saying, it's interesting and it's something really creative. It's, you know, talking about losing your tooth. It still gives me a goosebump. I'm still traumatic by losing my tooth. I don't know how many of them. I think it's a great idea if I can have a chewing gum that easily remove my loose tooth. Now, you are very fortunate. You live in Hong Kong, where they allow you to sell chewing gum. But for some of the children your age who are losing their tooth but living in Singapore, unfortunately, chewing gum is not allowed. So, and you know, it's just something that can be put some more thought into in case you bring it globally. But my real question actually is more like, yeah, I feel that I share with the previous judge's comment that if you have endorsement from doctors, I think it would really help. And also, like, I don't know whether, when you mentioned about extra polymer, what's that extra polymer? The
Well, I hear it's called elastomers.
yeah, elastomers. I wonder if I mean, polymers in elastomers sounds very chemical. I don't know whether it may resonate for people who are looking into more natural products.
Well, actually, normal gum right now already has these. It's just that we're going to add extra of these, so it would be more sticky.
Ew, okay, more sticky.
Yes.
Okay.
And also to like not allowed in Singapore. It's just like drugs like marijuana or something. It's medical purposes. It should be allowed.
Good point. Good point. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dominic. That was a very, very interesting presentation. I love the idea. I love the name. So congratulations, Dominic.